Letters, 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 letters for the 31st of January. How you doing, everybody? It's from chilly Northern Virginia here. It's Camo Dave. Letters, letters, letters. Yeah, I went down to 6 degrees last night. I think we're up to about 22, so it's not feeling too bad. No wind today, so it's not as bad as it was yesterday afternoon. Oh, that wind was cranking up. Anyway, let's get busy with the letters, all right? I've unsubscribed from her channel, writes I.M. You know, her channel, after a couple of years, she became too self-righteous. She got popular, obtained a fan base, but now she doesn't want anything to do with her fans in person. She's the female version of Alec Baldwin. All I'm saying is there are a number of YouTubers out there that I honestly believe are not as interesting as they used to be. Their content is not terribly interesting anymore. It's falling apart. They're doing too many touristy things or just too many ordinary things, eating and sitting in lawn chairs and watching sunsets, and how many of those can you watch and be, wow, that's great content. So there are a number of YouTubers that I probably are going to be talking about a lot less. But I think they're still in the mix. I have never been one to, don't cover so-and-so, don't cover so-and-so, don't cover me. As long as you're putting your stuff on YouTube in front of the public, I can talk about you. If you really, really don't want anyone to talk about you, then get the heck off YouTube. That's what I'm saying. If your videos are still there for the public to see, it's a free country so far, and I can talk about you. And, but I may not be talking about you as much because your stuff just ain't that interesting anymore. You got it? G.R. Koss writes, Dave, you ought to check out some 4 young nomads that are traveling through Mexico, Trenton Alley, and Nomadic Movement. They hooked up together at the RTR and currently are on episode 10. They rotate posting daily. Best way to get a recommendation to me that I'll remember is to send me an email at camodave@gmx.com. In capital letters, put channel recommendation or new channel on the subject line, and then give me a link to their channel. Okay? Otherwise, so many comments. People love to leave comments on my YouTube videos with stuff to recommend, and I often forget to get back to them. So, best way to do it, email camodave@gmx.com and give me a link and put in big letters, channel recommendation. Gold Digger. Wow, bonus day. Camo Dave and American Supertramp. Don't get no better than that. Thanks for sharing, Dave. I love my coffee and Camo Dave mornings. Yeah, and don't forget the Devil Dogs. They're in the, they still have them. Devil Dogs, those wonderful chocolate little sandwiches there with the vanilla whipped cream in the middle. Yeah, they're delicious, aren't they? Always Devil Dog mornings, yes, with your coffee and your Devil Dogs. That's good stuff. Oh yeah. A roadside camper. You know you need a shower when you smell worse than a vault toilet. Great video from Rob there at the little house on the road. Yeah, about the freedom not to take showers anymore and stinking up the campgrounds. Oh my. Road to nowhere. Go to heck, you know who. Again, there are lots and lots of YouTubers that really carefully police and scrub their channel comments, okay? I'm not going to mention any of them, but there's a lot that do that, especially ones that get a lot of subscribers. They're very careful. They have moderators. They go in and they just, anything negative gets dumped. And you read a whole list of comments that are just praising them. Oh, what a lovely video. Oh, you're everything about you is so great. Every single comment is like that, and they're scrubbing their comments. A lot of YouTubers do that, and that's cool. I have no problem with that. It's your channel. Do whatever you want. My channel exists so people have a little more freedom, and I hope it's in good taste. We really do. We dump the nasty, nasty personal stuff, but you have a lot more freedom here at the Camo Dave channel to make some free comments, you know, freedom of the press, freedom of speech comments, you know, to talk about some of your YouTubers that you know, again, they put their stuff up in front of the public, and they don't want the public to be honestly able to criticize them. And I am a critical channel here, and I hope we do it all fairly and nicely. But you know, freedom of speech, freedom of the press. If you want to call that the work of the devil, then you know, maybe you ought to go move to RUSSIA. You know. SC1212 Abel. Angela looked very uncomfortable being on camera in Key West. I thought the same thing. I don't know. She just didn't look terribly happy. I would have loved to see Eric, Nomadic Fanatic, and her sit down and just chat for a while. Maybe about their relationship and what happened to break them up and now how they've changed to get back together. Eric shed a little bit of light on that in his video the other day, and I thought was very good. Angela really hasn't gotten into it. But again, if they're going to put their relationship up in front of the camera on YouTube, maybe they owe their subscribers a little bit of an explanation as to what's going on. I don't know. She did look a little uncomfortable. Oh my, Chad Braun was minus 29 degrees at 5 a.m. here in Wisconsin. All the schools are closed. The mail isn't going. Some grocery stores are closed. Even the malls are closed. Man, you would think the malls would be open because that's where you can go and get warm. Man, even the malls are closed. Well, Dan Bell, maybe you head out there. Oh, our furnace has been running all day and barely keeping up. Glad you're not here, Dave. But, yeah, as long as your power's on, you got some sort of a Wi-Fi internet connection, you can always warm yourself up with YouTube. That's Chad Braun. Betty Smith. I love Eric of Nomadic Fanatic and Angela M together. I hope it lasts. She called him her sweetheart aw in the latest Angela video. She's a gorgeous, wonderful, sweet person, and he's a lucky man. Sunny Girl. Hey, Sunny, you need to send me an email at camodave@gmx.com with your address. I know you're somewhere in North Carolina, but I got a little surprise for you, okay? Rob, Little House on the Road. This is what Sunny Girl writes. Rob, Little House on the Road was right. It's not too much to ask from life to have a shower every day. Nice cross-section of folks this morning, Dave. I really like Angela and wish her the best. Happy Thursday. Carrie Jane Voth was, why are you not supposed to mention CRVL anymore? What did I miss? There are a number of YouTubers that do not like me mentioning them, and I'm getting something, you know, don't talk, I wish he wouldn't talk about me, I wish he wouldn't talk about me. There's a couple of them. You could maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 8. I still talk about you, okay? I'm a critic. I believe the freedom, as I said, I'm not going to get pompous about it again, but I do believe like I have a right to talk about you if you're putting yourself out in front of the public. CRVL, Carolyn's RV Life, has said several times she don't watch this. She didn't say it specifically, but she has her list of devil channels as the other one does. Oh, Carolyns unite to fight the devil channels. Who will win? Camper Ad Nomad. Got a new small camper to tow behind my F-150. It's Crotchy's new apartment. Oh, yeah. Again, I'm getting more of this. Gummo dude, vids are pretty dry now since you know who put the muzzle on you. I don't know, man. She didn't put the muzzle on me. The fact is, her videos have not been terribly compelling this week. She did make the big statement about how she's cracking down on her commenters and all that. And I commented. I did a nice long commentary back on Sunday. Check it out. And I just didn't feel like I have anything more to say about it. I keep saying, you know, do you want me just to keep saying the same thing about her over and over and over? Probably not. I'm still covering her. She's still going to be in the mix of who we cover. But, you know, all the Carolyns and, you know, and Eric's and all the Kevins are all still going to be in the mix. You know, I'm still watching them and I'm still going to talk about them. So there. Got to have at least one yes/no question. All right, let's do it. Will Elvis Travels, Marshall Shamu, whatever his name is, Marshall Shamu, what is his name? Elvis Travels, King Elvis, Elvis Nomadic Elvis, whatever his name is, Camper Van Elvis. Will Elvis, Marshall Shamu, whatever, will he challenge Donald Trump for president in the Republican primary next year, 2020? Willie? Camo 8 Ball? Willie? All right, and the answer is... Oh, I can't even read that. Let's see. It says, what does it say? I can't see it. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Reply hazy, try again. All right, folks. All right. Goodbye. We're done. We're finished. We're over. Good night. Goodbye. Have a nice drive home. See you in the morning. Bye. Thanks for coming. Vlog under.